Brunswick County has 860 square miles, and we just surpassed 103,000 people in population. 37% of our total population are elderly, and the older you get, the more of a possibility you're going to have the services of hospice. And being a big county and an elderly type county, we don't need to be driving a whole lot of places. We need services close at home.
We've got 2 hospice care centers right now, one in Wilmington and one in Columbus County. When the state determined last year that there was a need for a hospice inpatient center, we looked at that very carefully. Many of our patients can't get into our care centers right now because they're full. But more importantly, I think many people have to travel very far to get to the Wilmington Care Center or the Whiteville Care Center. So this will allow the Brunswick County families to keep their loved one closer to home if they do need an inpatient care center.
And having the benefits of hospice with a family member when she passed away, we saw how wonderful it was for not only the patient but for the family.
My mother had a stroke, and the doctors felt that she needed to go into hospice care. I had never had any experience whatsoever with hospice before that time. The moment I walked in the door, I found it to be just peaceful and calm. There was none of the usual hospital noise. It was just a pleasant place to be. Having a hospice facility located in central Brunswick County would have cut our drive in half, at least. And that makes a big difference. We would have been able to see her far more frequently.
But oftentimes people have needs that are beyond what can be taken care of at home. They require more pain management. Families need a break. There's just situations that you really need that inpatient care, and the hospitals are not the appropriate place for that.
You know, we're in there to do the symptom control and to help with pain management. And we do everything we can to make sure that our patients have good days. We don't limit their days. We just want them to have good days.
My hospice experience started with my son, Michael, who was diagnosed with cancer when he was 23. Michael was the classic older brother of his 2 little sisters. The hospice gave him control over his life. They care for the person. What do you want to do? How do you want to do this? How do you want, family, how do you want this all to work? What do you think you can handle? What can we handle for you, to help you through this? So he got to die with dignity. I don't know how we would have gotten through it without him. We wouldn't have been able to get through it without him. I will support hospice and promote hospice until I'm probably using hospice.
I just think this is a great county. We have a lot of people that are moving in that don't have family members, so if they do have a problem, who are they going to call on, And if you're going to call on someone, wouldn't you want to call on someone that is going to take care of you like you would your mom or dad? Unfortunately, we're all going to die, but we do have a choice of how we're going to die.
Hospice is like a bus load of angels show up at your door and they say, we're going to take care of you. And we're not just going to take care of the person who is dying or badly sick. We're going to take care of all of you. Caregivers and everybody. Anybody that's out there that wonders, is this a good place to give my money? Don't worry about it. It is one of the best gifts you can give anybody. You're not just helping a person. You're not just bringing in morphine and an oxygen tank 2 days before somebody dies. You are going to help somebody during the worst days of their life. You're going to lift a load from them and you're going to enable them to focus on time with their loved one.
Well, I'd like to encourage all the residents of Brunswick County to be a part of this capital campaign, because it's a service that sooner or later every family is going to need. And it's a service that is really needed, especially during emotional times.
I think we can make a big difference. I think people will start giving. People will start telling the story and make this a reality.
Brunswick County is a county that I simply love. And to have an organization like Lower Cape Fear Hospice and Life Care Center, to actually have a Brunswick County Life Care Center with Lower Cape Fear, is going to be an asset to this community and to this county.
If this dream of building a hospice care center in Brunswick County becomes a reality, it will be because of the Brunswick community members. And it will allow them to spend time with their loved ones closer to home and not have to travel.
Please support Closer to Home.
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 Closer to home.